The Secret of the Moon Feather. It was a cool but sunny day. The air was fresh and carried the sweet smell of pumpkin pie drifting up from the village. Thanksgiving was drawing near. The forest rustled underfoot, golden leaves whirled in the breeze, and the children, as always, found plenty to do. Al had settled on a tree stump, busy tinkering with his homemade catapult. He aimed carefully and sent acorns flying at the rough bark of a tree. Each miss made him laugh, and every laugh was followed by another adjustment to his invention. May sat neatly on a blanket, sketching in her notebook. SoFay was completing her scavenger hunt challenge. SteFun, the liveliest of them all, couldn't keep still. He dashed between the trees. Then, suddenly, he spotted something gleaming among the grass. It was a huge feather, bronze with a silver sheen. "Look at me! I'm a turkey!" SteFun cried, sticking the feather proudly into his hair. "A real turkey feather!" SoFay gasped. "It's like the holiday itself dropped from the sky," added May. "I want one too," said Al. "And me!" cried SoFay, but SteFun scowled, clutching his treasure tightly. Soon his eyes filled with tears, afraid they might take it away. Just then a soft wind swept through the trees, and with it came a sound. A gentle tune floated through the air, as if the feather itself were singing.
In autumn's light, when fields burn gold, I wander forest tall and old. My feathers gleam beneath pale skies. I listen to human voices rise. They came across the ocean wide, with hopes, with dreams, with fears inside. They landed on this ancient shore, where people live for ages more.
The sky began to cloud over. "It's going to rain," May said firmly, snapping her notebook shut. "We must get to the barn." She gathered her things and called the others, but Al and SoFay were too busy dreaming of finding more feathers. "We'll be quick!" they shouted, and ran off into the woods. The rain burst suddenly from the sky. Wind tore at the branches and flung leaves into their faces. May and SteFun barely reached the barn in time, slamming the door shut behind them. Inside it was dry and smelled of hay and grain, but May paced anxiously. Meanwhile, Al and SoFay tried to shelter under the dripping trees. Their clothes were soaked, their hair clung to their faces. Then a russet tail flickered between the trunks. It was the fox. "Looking for turkey feathers?" he asked slyly. "I know where they are. Follow me."
The Wampanoag, wise and kind, knew every berry, root and rind. They taught the newcomers how to sow, to plant the corn row by row.
Together then they shared the yield, fish from streams, corn from field. They spoke their thanks, they bowed their heads for gifts of earth, the life it spreads. But here within my timid heart I sense a shadow dark counterpart. I hear their whisper, a turkey's feast. My feathers quake,
My courage leaves.
So the children followed the fox deeper into the forest. In the barn, May could bear it no longer. "I must go after them," she said, standing up. But from the rafters, the owl swooped down silently. "Splitting apart is always dangerous," she said in her calm voice. "Friends must help one another and share even the things they treasure most." SteFun stroked his feather, then sighed. He held it out to the owl. "If this will help Al and SoFay, take it." The owl nodded, her eyes glowing. The feather shimmered with silver light as she lifted it in her talons and soared out into the storm. The fox led Al and SoFay in circles, deeper and deeper into the wet woods. SoFay was weary, near tears, and Al frowned. "We're lost. This was a mistake," he murmured. Then, softly, a feather floated down before them. It gleamed in the rain. Al picked it up.
And our silver feather stand and pray. May love protect me on this day. So when you speak of things so grand, you also offer gentle hand.
Soon they burst out of the forest and saw the barn. May and SteFun were waiting at the door. All 4 children ran together and hugged tightly, never wanting to be apart again. "That's the true gift of Thanksgiving," May whispered softly. "We're together again." And laughing, rustling through the leaves, they all went home.
Oh, hey, hey, oh.